Build Android app in Google Studio and publish to Play Store. So this is the Android app that I built. Let me tap on the app icon for you to see. And as you can see, my AdMob is working perfectly fine. That is the AdMob ads. Okay, so when you come here to the settings and then you tap on it, you see that when I scroll down from here, I have the privacy policy. When I tap on it, I have disclosed that I am using AdMob ads. So your Android app needs to have this before you publish it to Play Store. Okay, and then over here to the terms of service, when I tap on it, you see that I have my terms of service for my Android app. This is so important. Okay, and then when I come in, then I come in and tap on the ads. It's going to open the AdMob's official page. So this is actually because I'm using test IDs. You don't have to use your own ID when you are testing your app. Okay, and when I come here to Google AI Studio from the apps, you see that this is actually the Android app that I just built. Let me click on it for you to see. And as you can see right here, my ads are showing and it's working perfectly fine. So let me show you how to actually build an Android app and then publish it on Play Store. Just go to Google and then search for Google Stitch and then hit enter. Okay. Come and select the official site of Stitch by clicking on it. It's going to bring you right here to the Google Stitch platform. Come here to where it says try now and then come and click on it. When you click on it, it's going to bring you right here where you can come and then design your Android app. Over here, come and make sure that app is selected. Okay. And after that, simply come here to the models and then come and click on the down arrow. And then over here, the model that we are going to select is the thinking one, and that is Gemini 3.1 Pro. That is the best to select right now. So after selecting it, you see that you have selected it just like this. All that you have to do is to simply come and then give it the prompt to design your Android app. And for the prompt, let me show you how to get the prompt. So I have a link in the video description. Click, it's going to bring you right here to this prompt. Okay. And then over here, all that you have to do is that you see that from the prompt, it is actually a series video that we are building on. And then this is the series, the part one of it. Okay. You're going to see that I have Google Stage App Design prompt here. And then the prompt starts from here. Come and then highlight it from the top to the button just like this. Come and put the mouse on it, right click on it and come and click on copy to copy it. Then simply open Notepad, okay, from your system and come and paste the prompt in just like this. Come here to the app name, okay, and then over here come and then highlight it and then write your Android app name, the one that you want to build. After that, come here to the app category and then come and then highlight it and then come and write your app category just like this. After that, simply come here to where we have the target audience, highlight it, okay, and then simply come in and write your target audience just like this. And then when you are done, all that you have to do is to simply come here to the simple app idea, okay, simply come in and highlight what is there just like this, and then come and write your app idea inside it just like this, okay, and that is it. So when you are done, all that you have to do is simply highlight the whole prompt, put the mouse on it, right click, and then come and click on copy. And copying it, come and paste it right here to the Stitch, okay, prompt. And then Stitch is going to use your prompt to build it. So simply come and then click on the generate, and that is it. Stitch is going to design your Android app design for you. Okay, so as you can see, it has successfully designed the Android app without you doing anything. And then from here, you can come and then click on it, and then over here you can zoom in and then look at how your design is looking at. The next thing is that you can come and then click on this arrow. Okay, the next thing is that we need the app specification and then description. Okay, and then we need the prompt for that. So come to the prompt, scroll down, and then come here to prompt 2. That is the Stitch app specification doc prompt. Okay, and then over here come and highlight it from the top to the bottom just like this. Put the mouse on it. Okay, come and then right click on it and then come and click on copy. Okay, so after copying it, all that you have to do is simply come and then paste it right here just like this. And after pasting it, simply come and then click on the generate. So what Stitch is going to do is that it's going to give you the specification or the description for your app. So as you can see, it's successfully finished. Okay, and then over here to get it, simply come and then click on this. Okay, just like this. After clicking on it, you are going to see that you have the copy here. Come and click on the copy to copy the description. Okay. And then all that you have to do after copying it is to simply open Notepad and then paste the whole description inside it just like this. And then you have to save it. So to save it, simply come to the file, click on it, and then come and click on save as, and then come and select the desktop. That is the quick place to put it. And then over here, the name, simply name it as maybe my app specifications, leave the type as it is and come and click on save. Okay. After saving it, simply go to Google and then come and search for Google AI Studio and then hit enter. Come and select the official site of Google AI Studio. By clicking on it, it's going to bring you right here to the Google AI Studio platform. Okay. So all that you have to do is that from here where you have all these options, come and then under the build, you are going to see that you have apps here. Come and click on the apps. Okay. And then all the apps that you have built will show up just like this. To create a new one, come and then click on the plus icon to create a new app. This will show up just like this, and then simply come and then click on the skip. Okay. After that, all that you have to do is that you can come and then build your Android app. Okay. Come and click on the settings and then come and make sure that Gemini 3.5 Flash is selected. Okay, if it's not selected, select it and come and click on the close. And then over here from the down, we are going to see that we have build an Android app is here. Come and click on it to select it. Okay, it is very important to select it. And after that, now you need your prompt to build your Android app. Okay, and then for the prompt, we are going to use the prompt. You can find the link in the video description. Click on it, it's going to bring you right here. You are going to see that we have prompt 3, that is Google AI Studio prompt. Okay, and then come and then highlight it from the top to the bottom just like this. Put the mouse on it, right click on it. Okay, and then simply come and then click on copy. After that, simply open Notepad and come and paste it right here. And then over here, come and then fill in these details. The first one is your app name. Okay, so where it says your app name here, come and then write your app name just like the first one that we did. After that, the package name. Okay, so the package name, you can simply look at the example and then come and write your package name here just as mine. Okay, so you can start with com dot your username and then the app name. Okay, you can write it just like this. So I'm simply going to clear the example. So after clearing the example, the next thing is the app category. Okay, so simply come and then write your app category here just like this. Okay, and after that, the next thing is the target audience. Okay, so simply come and then highlight it just like this and then come and write your target audience right here just like this. The next thing is the app specification from Google Stage, the one that we just did from the beginning of the video. Okay, simply come and then highlight the whole thing, the one that we copied it. Okay, just highlight the whole thing just like this. Put the mouse on it, right click on it, and then come here and come and click on the copy. After copying it, come here and then come and paste the whole thing inside it just like this. Okay, so as you can see, we have pasted our app specification from Stitch. You can scroll down and then come here to the AdMob test ads. Okay, over here, the first thing is that you are going to paste in your AdMob test app ID. You don't have to use your own actual IDs. Okay, so let me show you how to get it. Go to Google and then come and type in enable test ads, hit enter. Okay, and then over here, simply come in and select enable test ads and click on it. It's going to bring you right here to this page. Okay, so at the top here, you're going to see that we have set up Google Mobile Ads SDK. Come and click on it. It's going to bring you right here to the page. All that you have to do is simply scroll down to the point 4 where it says add your AdMob app ID. You have to use a sample one. Okay, so as you can see from here, we have a sample of the ID here. So simply come and then highlight it. Okay, come and then put the mouse on it. After that, right click on it and then come and click on copy. You don't have to use your own actual ID. Okay, and then come and then highlight it and then come and paste it right here. So after that, the next thing is that you are going to use the banner ads. Okay, so where it says come and paste your banner ads ID here, let me show you how to get the banner ads. So from here inside it, you are going to see that we have the banner here. Okay, all that you have to do is simply come and then click on the banner and then come and click here where we have the set up banner ads. Come and then click on it. It's going to bring you right here to the page. Okay, all that you have to do is simply scroll down and then come here to where we have the ID. Okay, all that you have to do is simply come and then highlight the whole thing just like this. Come and put the mouse on it, right click on it, and then come and click on copy. After that, simply come here. Okay, and come and paste it inside it just like this. So we are going to add the last one. Okay, and the last one is this one. So let's go and then copy it it as well. All that you have to do is simply come here and then come and look at it, and this is it. Simply come and click on it. Okay, so when you click on it, it's going to bring you right here to the page, and all that you have to do is simply scroll down. Okay, so this is actually the ID, and all that you have to do is simply come and then highlight the whole thing. Okay, come and then put the mouse on it, right click on it, and come and click on copy. After copying the ID, all that you have to do is simply come here and then come and replace it. Okay, so let's paste it right here, and now we have our AdMob test app IDs, all of it right here inside our prompt. Highlight the whole prompt, put the mouse on it, right click on it, and come and click on copy. Come here to Google Studio, make sure that build Android app is selected, and come and paste the whole prompt inside it just like this. So after pasting in your whole prompt, all that you have to do is simply come and then click on the build. Okay, and that is it. Google Studio is going to show you this prompt. Come and then click on allow, and after clicking on allow, Google Studio is going to go ahead and then build your app for you. So you have to come and then select the type of design that you prefer. Okay, you can simply go through any of these. Okay, click on it and then look at the design that will show up, and then select the one that you prefer. Okay, so I'm simply going to go with the first one. Okay, this one, and I'm going to select it. After that, simply come and then click on select this design. Okay, and that is it. Google Studio is going to go ahead and then build your Android app for you. So as you can see, it has successfully built the Android app for us, and it has included the AdMob ad. So as you can see, the AdMob ads, this is the banner type of ad, and it is working perfectly fine. Okay, you can come and then control it using all this. So let me click on the home, and you can see that there's my app icon. Let me tap on it for you to see, and then my Android app is working perfectly fine with the AdMob ads. Now you can install it by simply coming to click on the install button. Okay, so when you click on it over here, all that you have to do is simply connect your Android phone to your PC using a USB cable. Okay, and after that, come and then click on the install and then allow USB doubling. So over here, you have to come and then select the phone type. Okay, by simply come here, then come and then click on this to select your phone, and then come and click on connect. All that you have to do is simply look at your phone, allow USB doubling by checking the box, and then type on allow. Okay, and then that is it. It's going to install the Android app right on your phone, and as you can see, it has successfully installed the Android app. And then you can come and then click on the close. Okay, so when we go to the back, okay, and then from here, from the build, from the apps, when I come and then click on the apps, you see that we have the Android app that we just built right here. Okay, so now all that you have to do is simply go to your phone and then test the app. Okay, so this is the app. Let me tap on the app icon, and as you can see from here, the AdMob ads is working perfectly fine. Okay, and then from here, when I tap on the ads, it is going to open the actual AdMob page, and as you can see, it is working perfectly fine. Okay, so let me try to use it for you to see. So I'm simply going to right hand building Android app, and then come and then tap on design. Okay, so it's a focus timer, so I'm simply going to select a time. Okay, select what I'm doing, and then I'm simply going to tap on the start. Okay, and as you can see from here, my time is reading. Okay, it is counting down. Okay, so this is actually what it does. Okay, so when you are done with the task, you can simply come here where we have the complete, and then come and tap on complete, and that is this. So the other ads has also shown, and it is also working perfectly fine. Okay, so let me tap on the close for you to see, and then from the section, you can see that I have one section completed. So my Android app is working perfectly fine. Okay, so when I tap on the history, as you can see, I have completed one section. Can tap on the down arrow, and then I didn't take any notes. Okay, so this is actually what my Android app does. Okay, it's working perfectly fine. Okay, and then over here too, I can simply come and then tap on the settings. And one thing is that when I scroll down, you see that I have my information and feedbacks, and I have my privacy policy here. Okay, so when I tap on it, see that I have disclosed that I am using AdMob ads. So this is very important for your app to be published on Play Store. Okay, you have to have it, and then I have my terms of service also right here. Okay, so if you notice, we are not using our own AdMob IDs. This is because you are not supposed to use your own IDs unless you are done with the closed testing right inside Play Console. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do now is to simply create AAB so that you'll be able to publish your app on Play Console. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video right on my channel. So watch that video next.